So I recently came across Gems, the Gems feature inside Google Gemini, which is a tool that enables you to build little micro apps that automate AI workflows. And the first use case that came to my mind for a gem is a customer story finder. If you have any experience in sales, you know that one of the most repetitive tasks that a sales rep has to do on a daily basis is find customer stories that are relevant to the prospect they're speaking to. This is especially true if you're working with a product that has many features and serves a large number of companies across many industries. Finding something relevant for your prospect takes a lot of time because you have to search through the document, read a bunch of customer stories, ask your colleagues to find something that actually will resonate with your prospect as closely as possible. And AI is fantastic at taking a lot of information and then finding pieces from it that are relevant to a prompt, relevant to the characteristics, the conditions that you provide. And I thought that this would be a great use case for a gem, because in a gem you can give it instructions, you can essentially give it information about the task that you're trying to automate, but then you can also upload knowledge. So you can upload your customer stories or link them via a Google Drive folder, and you can, with a simple question that includes information about the prospect that you're working with, you can retrieve the most relevant customer stories to present to them within a few seconds. And to me, that's incredible. I think it's a huge time saver for a sales rep and a sales team. So I wanted to do a video where I walk you through the process of building such a gem, and you'll see actually how I write the instructions and how I train it using some sample customer stories. So yeah, I hope this is useful, and let's get straight into it. All right, so here I am in Gemini, and what I will do is go over to the gem manager. So this is where you create your gems. So the first thing I'm going to do is create a new gem, and I'm going to give it a name. So the name will be Customer Story Finder, right? This is the aim of this gem. And then in the instructions, I'm going to type something like, you are a sales rep assistant. You help sales reps identify the most relevant customer stories to present to their prospects. Ask the sales rep to provide information about their prospects' company. Perform a search in the linked Google Drive. So basically all the customer stories that the gem will have access to will be stored in a Google Drive. That's why I'm saying here, perform a search in the linked Google Drive. Perform a search in the linked Google Drive to find the stories that are most relevant, and then summarize these stories and present them to the rep. That's pretty much it. These are the instructions I want to give the gem. Obviously, I can go back and keep refining these instructions. The more you test your gem, the more you will see little issues that it might have, and that's where you want to go back to the instructions and add more clarity on or more rules on how it should engage. But as a starting point, this is what I'm going to have. And then in the knowledge here, this is where I'm going to link my Google Drive. Now, there's a few options, two options. So you can either upload files. So if you have, let's say, PDF documents with the stories, you can upload those files directly. But I prefer to link a Google Drive folder with the stories because that means that I can very easily update these, right? And not have to make any changes to the gem, right? So as you can see, all of these stories are in Google Docs, right? So I can go in, make changes to the stories, and then that information will automatically be updated, right? So it will be updated when the gem retrieves it. So I like this, having this dynamic element to it. So these are, as I said, these are Google Docs. And what I did here is I actually went on HubSpot, a marketing automation tool, and I found their case study section. I opened up a few of these case studies. I copied the text, and then I created a document for each, a Google Doc for each in this Google Drive folder. This is just for testing purposes. And now here, what I can do in my gem, I can select the ones that I want to the gem to have access to. Now, I think currently there is a limit, right? I think currently you can only select 10, but I think that very soon that limit will be increased. So gems is a fairly new feature in Gemini, so they're still working on it, still improving it. So there are some limitations at the moment, but I think in the future this will be improved and you will be able to select more docs. But yeah, as you can see now, this is part of these customer stories are part of the knowledge. So I can click save here and then start chat. So now I can start chatting. So I can say something like, let's pretend that we are working with HubSpot. Let's say we're sales reps of HubSpot, or let's say like a marketing, email marketing automation tool, something like that. And we can say, I'm working with a prospect in the, let's see, in the SaaS industry. They are looking to optimize their SMS campaigns. Let's see what it gets. Okay, so it's performing an analysis, and it found, this is what it says. I found a relevant customer story that you can present to your prospect in the SaaS industry who is looking to optimize their SMS campaigns. Paidly, how Paidly reached 50% more customers with the One Signal app for HubSpot. Paidly, a company that provides a buy now, pay later service, needed more efficient way to send push notifications, in-app messages, and to target customer segments. They used to manage, something that, so this seems to be irrelevant, but something I don't like is the way it presents it. I want it more like more readable, something that is more easy to read. I prefer bullet points, like more structured sections with important key points. So that's a change I'm gonna make to the instruction of the gem. I'm gonna go to back to my gem manager here, edit, and I'm gonna say you're a sales rep, you help sales with the most relevant customer. Ask the sales rep to provide information about the prospect's company. Perform a search in the link to find. Full stop. Perform a search in the linked Google Drive to find the stories that are most relevant. Then summarize the key points of these stories and present them to the rep in a in an organized, readable way. Use sections. split up the key points into sections. Use bullet point and nice formatting, something like that. Update. Let's see what it does now. By the way, I can try it from here as well. So again, I'm working with a SaaS prospect who wants to optimize their SMS campaigns. Go. Okay, right. So here are some relevant stories for SaaS prospect. Paidly. Paidly buy now service and needed a better way to send push notification messages. They used Open Signal app for HubSpot to automate push notifications. So push notifications are in a way very similar to SMS. So I think that's why it retrieved this one. Then we have Angel City FC. Let's see, personalized engagement on scale. Okay, these stories highlight how HubSpot can help SaaS companies optimize their SMS campaigns by improving targeting and segmentation, automating messaging, personalized communication, and so on. Actually, what I want to do, I want to surface these points right here because it adds them at the bottom. I want to say, emphasize how the story or stories are related to the prospect's company and pain points. Update. And I need to, let's reload. Paste the same thing again. Let's see what it does now. Okay, here are a few customers. Again, Paidly, challenge, struggled with connected system and made it to send targeted and timely SMS messages. By implementing one signal, Paidly was able to manage all customer touchpoints, including SMS, from a single platform. Then what are the results? Okay, so this is better. I like this better. The challenge, solution, and results. All right, so after some tweaking, I managed to get it to respond in a way I like. So I made some tweaks here on the instructions. I split up the tasks into a numbered list, right? So first of all, ask her to provide information, then perform a search, and then summarize the key points and format it in the way that I want, and also emphasize how the stories are related to the prospect's company and pain points, right? So I made the tasks more clear, and then here's what it looks like. So this is the prospect information, and then it says that I've looked through the stories. I found the most relevant being this one, and then it gives me a summary. So the challenge, solution, and results, and then a why this is relevant to the prospect, right? So this story demonstrates how HubSpot can help a company optimize its messaging strategy, including push notifications, a similar channel to SMS, right? So I'm asking for SMS campaigns, and it says that in the story we're talking about push notifications, but SMS is a similar channel to achieve greater reach, efficiency, and customer lifetime value, right? So I think this is a really good response. So yeah, this is how I would go about building this solution. Obviously, you can keep experimenting, trying out new things with the instruction to make it better. But yeah, on a high level, this is the general concept. I think this is a very useful solution for sales reps who are looking to, present a product in a way that is highly resonates with the prospect. But yeah, let me know in the comments below what you think. If there's any improvements that you would like to see on this solution, or any other videos that you would like to see, just let me know. Give me your suggestions in the comments below. They're super valuable. With that said, thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you on the next one.